So, we're going to revisit and realign our ministry, culture, vision, purpose, and values. Kathy, would you like to read step one?
I'm not there yet because I was ringing Diana to see if because she likes a reminder.
Okay, we'll hold
Okay.
step two for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Kamran, do you want to do step one then?
Okay, our mission is to help every young person identify and develop their unique talents and dedicate them to the Lord's service. We envision a world where, that's our vision, okay. We envision a world where never again must a young person live an aimless life. We see a time when all young people know their true purpose and lead meaningful lives in the Lord's service.
Are you on the same thing we are?
Yes, ma'am. He's on vision.
Oh, okay. Okay. Will you read all of step one?
All of
Please?
one,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe we'll go faster.
We value sacrificing. Should I read the descriptions or just go through it?
Yeah, just go through like we normally would. It's just quicker with one person doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our values are sacrificing. We take up our cross and step out of our comfort zone for Christ. We value faithfulness, and we're faithful in that which is least, so that we can be faithful also in much. Intentional, we lead purposeful and intentional. Having a definite aim. We value improvement, so being better is our watchword. You can see Proverbs 4 for that. We value leadership development. We give others the opportunities we wish we had when we were in their situation. We finish the work we start. We develop leaders who can take up the work of spreading the gospel wherever they are. We have a bias for action. We're here to set and take actionable steps toward our goals, and we value communication. It's a vital part of our ministry. And our mission is to inspire and rightly train an army of youth to dedicate their lives to Christ's service and to help finish the work of redemption before the soon coming of Jesus.
Amen. Thank you. And then step two, Kathy, would you like to go over that for us, please?
All right, confirming our annual OKRs and confidence in achieving quarterly projects. What do you want me to do?
I want you to go through step two and read everything on there.
Okay, completing the DFG value ladders by the end of 2020. Free content, free books and shipping, online course, subscription programs, and intensive live events. Kim, Leaves of Autumn, we want to sell 100 pieces of free content a day by the end of 2020. Comron, systemology course, fully systemizing the essential contact roadmap, which identifies the 20% of systems that will bring 80% of the results of the Army of Youth DFG program, starting with the subscriptions. Quality quarterly projects for January, February, March. Deborah, we will publish a book as measured by a book funnel created.
In this area here, you want to wait till they could say on a scale from 1 to 10. And we drop that for right now.
We have a book funnel created.
Oh,
Hey, we did it!
oh really? Oh, praise
Praise
God.
the Lord. Progress,
Wow.
definitely.
But we did not publish a book.
Oh,
But that's a big part of it, though, is having the funnel created. That's wonderful.
yeah. Then we stacked the funnel.
And we stacked the funnel. That's cool.
Cool.
That's good.
Okay. Number 2 then, Deborah?
Yes.
So, Mom, what number would you put on that?
Well, I would put maybe a 5, because half of it's done and half of it's not.
Fair enough. That's reasonable.
Okay. Enoch, I will provide value to my audience as measured by recording a daily live video each day.
1.5,
Okay?
2.
I think you've
Who's
done more
taking
than
this?
that.
Is Tina
Tina.
taking this? Okay. All right. Thank you, Tina. Enoch, market the DFG value ladder funnel as measured by 500 sales.
Nope. That's a 0.
A 0, okay.
But we did. Someone did sign up yesterday to the course. That was cool.
Praise God.
Number 1, develop weekly live.
Wait. We finished the course funnel. We created the webinar funnel. We built a book funnel. Develop weekly live webinars. Yeah, we did that. We did a lot of these things. We just didn't get 500 sales. But we got like all of those. Well, we actually got all 6 of those things down below.
And we didn't talk about the Dream 100. We got started on that.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah.
Can you help, Diana? 527?
I'm trying to.
Control P.
5.27. And
And
then
then type 5.27.
it's on a
I
scale.
was gonna say I didn't know where to type it at.
That's okay.
On a scale.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Mm.
Well, I put 0.
0.
You did.
Well, as measured by 500 sales, I'm not anywhere near that. We probably sold like 3 courses or 4 courses.
You didn't get any of this stuff done in there.
Oh yeah, I got all those things done.
Oh, well, then that would be more
Except
than
for
a
the
0, I
engagements.
think.
Well, no, it's as measured by 500 sales. That's a 0.
All right, Comron.
Build,
Step 3.
build a team is measured by getting the drip system roles
Right
systematized.
there.
I don't think I did that.
But remember, it's not just you doing it, but it's the people on your team also. Because Tina's helping with systems, and Diana's helping with onboarding entry-level people, and Rebecca's helping with systems too. There's a lot that got accomplished with those, and when your name is on one of these projects or monthly actions or tasks, it doesn't mean you're the one doing everything. It just means you're overseeing or responsible for it getting done.
Well, I don't think I did a good job overseeing it.
Well, a lot of stuff got done.
Somebody must have.
It says
It's not
getting
my
the drip
fault.
system roles systematized.
Which, as far as the slide design, is part of that, and a lot of that is done. Like Leah's here because a lot of that was moving forward, and she's getting set up.
Awesome.
So, so then on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate that?
I guess I rated a 5.
Good.
Because stuff happened and I didn't even really know about it.
That's funny. Okay, so step 3, the prior month in review. So it says review step 4 on the previous monthly meeting and check off the boxes. So that was February 26th.
We don't have boxes for that, do we?
I don't know. Let's go look. Can we look at the bottom right? Oh yeah, there's boxes there.
Sorry, I can't find my cord. It disappeared.
Oh.
We might
The
have
baby
one.
had it or what? I don't know.
I need to make a correction.
This
Do
one.
we have it done?
This-
No, Mom, that's Aces. Correction.
I know, but it might
I
work
did know
at the
about
end.
some of
This
them, but I
way.
just didn't know what kind of cook that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Mom, that's Aces. Oh, that thing's massive. I have it down too, but we could share.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. I looked for it, but I couldn't find it.
That's right.
So, it says what worked well.
So what I did is I took this,
What
I
worked
hit
well?
Control,
Mhm.
and I clicked it. It's a link because remember
What
it's
worked
underlined.
well last month?
Yeah.
So then we're
Underlined
The live cast worked very well last month. We had the students attending and good feedback from them. That worked very well.
Did we get more content out? Because those quote cards are working really good.
Amen.
Wow.
So that worked well this last month.
Just did something.
But that was in February?
Okay.
February wasn't
yeah.
the last month.
That was our last. Oh yeah.
No, April was last month.
Oh, yeah. How did that get in there?
Who said February?
Because that's just,
It doesn't fit. This is
It's just the holding area. Huh?
yeah, that's the whole thing. You know how to update it? You delete it, you hold the @ symbol, and you type in the actual name of it.
So, I don't even see a monthly meeting.
Are you on step 3?
I don't see a monthly meeting for
Watch this. You see
March.
that thing?
April. You mean
April.
April, honey.
Yeah.
You see it all deleted?
I don't
Hold
see
shift
that.
at-
Does
at-
anybody
there's
see
like
that?
this hotkey thing. And so if you type, what month was that?
April?
April was the last month.
I'm sorry, what date?
Oh,
I don't know the
And then you-
date.
Just a minute.
Say monthly meeting for.
April
Month,
the
right?
Oh,
24th?
let's say
monthly meeting.
should it, the last Monday, I mean the last Wednesday in April was the 29th.
I think we had it in May.
But we
Okay.
did it in May? Oh, it was
Oh.
May 5th.
Oh, okay. That's why we can't find it.
It's 5.5.20.
Okay, I found it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Fine.
I added it on that thing.
Thank
So
you.
if I refresh,
No, you don't have to refresh anything. It's already there.
All right, let's go look at that.
it still says February 26th for mine.
So-
On step 3?
On step 3, it still says monthly meeting February 26th.
Then go ahead and refresh, because
Well, no, that must be the wrong page.
yeah, you're gotta be on the wrong page.
Is Tina
I'm
with us today?
at,
Yeah, she is.
I'm at
All
the
these
monthly
people are with us.
5/27 to 20.
See how I put it like
This one
I
says
mirrored
monthly
it
meeting,
so I could see that
5/7,
without taking up all my space.
I know.
And
So I
in all
said I must need to
honesty,
refresh.
There's all that stuff too, which I don't
But you
need.
don't know how
So I
to
put it to the left.
Here,
And
try,
I
uh,
purposely
maybe-
sized this so that I could see it.
Command P. Command P.
So-
Command P.
But yeah, I remember doing, I
Thank
can
you.
do that a little bit now.
Type in 5.27.
And every
Not
time you
this
see it,
one?
it gets no
No.
better.
Okay.
Okay, so if we're on step 4 where it says brainstorm possible actions for next
7.20.
month.
What? How do we get to?
Yes.
No, we're on
There's
step 3,
two, but
man.
it's the second.
How'd you get to 4?
On
The second
April's
one, what do you mean, the
monthly
second
meeting?
one?
Not
we're
second
trying to
page.
find out
I
what
think we're on
went
step
well.
5.
That's the weekly
We go to step
spread
5 to
meeting.
find out
You
what
can't
went
beat this
well?
weekly spread.
That
Yeah.
says it's a
Oh.
breakdown for the week.
Yeah, that was last month.
Yeah,
Okay,
but we need
this
step
is the
4
one from
is
before.
the
This
actions
is the
for
one
next
down.
month.
There's
And step 5 is
No.
the weekly actions
No,
to.
step 4 is brainstorming the actions for, last month. and that was when we were brainstorming
You're
step
right.
4. And then step 5
Thank
is
you.
to put them all in, to schedule them in these weeks. So
Thank
this
you.
is
Okay.
the result of step. These are all the things
Oh,
that we
okay.
brainstormed.
All
That
right.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We actually got a lot of stuff done.
Now let's go through them one by one and see what got done.
We figured out navigation, but we gotta do some more.
So do we click on this so we see what
I hate to say I
last
haven't
month's
been-
meeting?
The only thing I did was listen to the one, what do you
What do
call
we
it,
do?
that I was going to be working on, but since then I have been swamped, because Morgan's been swamped. She's been closing, she's been running early,
hit
closing, she's been back to
command
work.
and
Nothing's normal this month.
Command.
So we don't lose this
It's
page.
been
Command.
a nightmare, and I'm trying to get
That makes
graduation
sense.
done.
Well,
They came by yesterday to
Okay.
have David's picture taken for their, what do you call it?
the yearbook.
Something, some
Wow.
kind of awards thing, and
Well,
Okay.
I'm like, he's
Or-
okay.
Is somebody like knocking out what got done? Because I
Yeah.
think we should mention it because that's kind of like rewarding yourself for getting it done.
So are we on, I'm on the previous month one.
well, they weren't ready to hear it yet.
We're on week 1. So
You're on 5/5/20, Kathy?
Yes.
Okay, so we're on step 5.
Step 5, thank you. I didn't know
Week
what step to go to.
So Enoch, you recorded 4 videos for the webinar funnel.
Yep,
Good. And Kamran, you updated the webinar funnel.
that's right.
Yay. And finishing off the key things for the webinar.
I don't know what that means, but I assume it's right.
I'll take it.
You'll take it too.
Enoch and Tina, the slides and things done for the live cast.
I think those slides are some of the best slides that we've had.
Great.
You-
And,
yeah.
and Kathy, invite people to the webinar. She's like awesome.
I have
She
him,
invited those people.
still will be.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you. You're doing a good job.
Maybe.
And we made progress with figuring out navigation on Notion with Diana.
Amen.
Praise the
It's
Lord.
good.
And the live casts got completed.
Yeah,
Went well.
the slides.
Yes.
And let's see. And we got the link to Jennifer. Did she come?
Jennifer didn't show up for the onboarding.
Did she go to the live cast?
I doubt it.
No.
Okay.
She showed up for part of the webinar.
I didn't
Yes.
know.
And then yesterday she was asking me about eSword. I told her how to get it. She got it yesterday.
Oh, praise God.
Told her I have training in the members area for her. She wants to check it out.
Did you know you could go on Amazon and just download it the way you could on
eSword.
eSword.
Yeah, I knew you could do that with my sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then implement the Dream 100 plans. We're doing that.
Yeah, we need to have a. We need to have a key result that we can measure. Hey, we created an affiliate center. We just got to create this stuff.
We gotta fill it up.
We gotta fill it up. But in order to do that, we need the e-covers that Andrew's texting me about right now.
Andrew.
Wonderful.
And what about
Are we
benchmark
switching
prices?
people to do it?
Oh yeah, we were doing Andrew, not the lady from Pakistan.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
I didn't know Andrew could do that.
Andrew is the guy who did our logo for their review.
Oh, I thought you meant Andrew Kirkus.
Andrew is more advanced with graphic design and easy to talk to, and you can he hopped on within minutes of asking him to help. And we got on Zoom call and we just kind of broke down. It's like, look, this is how we want to use direction from God with a course, a book, an event, and it's like we need something that could just be kind of like a template that we could just fill in like course, events or whatever, so that people know what they're talking about.
Template.
Right.
And he's like, what you're talking about is not a logo. You want a brand identity system. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. And it's a system, a template for having brand identity. And because he built the Army of Youth, he's like, we can create it so it's similar and it looks consistent with the Army of Youth
Praise
also
God. Wonderful.
as like a sub brand underneath. You can see they're connected.
That's wonderful.
So I figured with the Direction from God logo, it would be better to work with Andrew
Okay.
regarding that. And he said that he can give us all, if we buy this program for Corona, it's 50% off. It's a one-time fee. It's like a Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, all the graphic design stuff. Not knockoff, but it's just, you buy it. It's not a subscription. You buy it once, you have it for a lifetime.
What's it called?
Affinity, yeah. So
And so we purchased that?
we have not, but what he said is if we do, then we can take his designs and we can modify whatever we need to. And he's like, this is probably giving away tricks, secrets of the trade or something. It's like, I want to continue to do business with you, but I realize too, it's like if you need to modify some things, it's like he's gonna give us all the source files, which I figure, what's it called? Fiverr. It's kind of harder to communicate with them. It's all through text, and there's some
You
things
should-
I don't understand about them.
See if Infinity has a affiliate link and link underneath them.
I asked him about that. He wasn't too interested. But it's a
Oh.
$30 program.
Oh, it's only $30.
Yeah,
Oh,
or $20, so it's
well
not so
worth
much
it,
of a kickback.
that's good.
But yeah, he was doing good. He did Michael Troyanowski's logo too with Open Gallery.
Nice.
So I thought that was a good. He's never done e-covers. This lady from Pakistan could probably get it done in 24 hours, and she knows exactly what we need to do. It's kind of a learning curve for him, but he could figure it out. And he's probably going to charge a lot more than her. He didn't tell me the price on that. He didn't really tell me the price on the logo either.
Well, I tell you what, if it's going to be a learning curve for him and a little difficult, we should have him do that so we don't have to take that learning curve because our learning curve is
Well,
gonna
it
be
wouldn't
more
be us
steep.
taking the learning curve. It
We're
would be
gonna
the
have a
Pakistan
Pakistani
lady.
Yeah.
And she's done 600 5-star reviews with just e-covers that look exactly like what we want ours to look like.
Oh, okay.
So she just knows that's her niche.
Oh, okay.
So and then I told him one of the last things I told him is as we were going through the our conversations on AOIO, but as we were going through the different bundles that we need, I was like, the number right next to it, those are the prices that the lady on Fiverr quoted us. He like cringed. He was like, oh, okay. And Sweet's like, I figured it would give him something to think about.
He probably said, I don't live in Pakistan.
Oh, no. I don't think I mentioned she was from Pakistan.
Oh.
But I said she has 5 years of experience and is on Fiverr, and so anyways, I don't know.
He probably fixed it too.
I figured I threw that in there to give him an idea so he could
I'm
have a
glad.
competitive pricing.
I'm glad.
And I even told him like, she wanted to charge $100 for the logo, and I figured I'm like, oh man, $100. I don't know if I want to do that. And I was like, well, then I was like, well, you did the logo before. We'll reach out to Andrew, and he like kind of like sheepishly said, he's like, well, I just like in the conversation, in the middle of it, he's like, well, I just want to say that I don't think $100 is too like is too high to ask for a logo. I was like, oh no, it's like I don't think so either. Because I think we paid $200 and something for our logo, which was pretty high, but he definitely did a really good job and gave a lot of revisions, exactly what we were looking for. So I don't know, and he said, he basically expressed that he's going to try to get it close to 100, but it's going to be a little over.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
It'd be nice to find someone who could do this in-house for some of the other future courses that we do.
so back to this. It says create an affiliate training center. So you got that done then, huh?
No, that's what I was talking about. We need the e-covers for that.
But other than that, did you get the prizes?
No, that's
Oh, okay.
that's you one. We
Oh,
can't
that's
do the
me.
prizes without you.
I thought we had a list of prizes somewhere.
No, Mom.
Okay. Brainstorm and create incentives.
That's you.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
I know.
And then, okay. Then, let's see. What is that DG Achieve?
Oh, that's just data mining, other affiliate programs, which we did that.
And then, week 4 says continue with the affiliate program, create the assets for live casts.
We did all that. We should go back.
Sounds good.
But Tina, are you able to copy over the brainstorming the incentives for the affiliate center and everything? And bring that over to this month?
Yeah, sure. How about the, create an affiliate training center?
Yeah, we still need to do that.
And how do we go back?
I just exited out of
Okay.
the thing.
Thank you.
But unless you held
done.
commands...
I did it. Thank you. No, he had me do that.
Oh, okay.
Comron helped me.
Well, that's good.
So I'm there. Thank you.
So then, what needs improvement? What do we need to improve on? And we can add things in this, not just what we had before. Does anybody have any suggestions of what needs improvement? I hope things improve with Danny and or Danny. I'm sorry, Daniel.
We need the specific key results. And Diana can improve with communicating with her onboarding team. Did you get my message? No? Oh, I introduced you to your team.
Oh, did you?
That's okay.
Well, I was looking on the date. I want to show you that it was like the last.
We can look at it.
And then what else would need improving? You can look on your project board and see what needs to be improved. Everybody's got their project board going?
I think we need to do less better.
I think. Let me look at mine. I know I got a ton of stuff to do. Let's see.
We've got too many brands in the fire.
I think we do too. I think that I really like the idea of us all coming together to work on one project, because that's.
I would like to be here more to work on them. I know that right now I really have to get through graduation. And then Morgan's like, Mom, we gotta get through graduation because we are just exhausted. We're just learning the
Pretty soon.
it's only a week and a half away, so praise the Lord.
Yeah.
And David's doing better mentally, which is
That's
praise
good.
God.
Praise
the
God.
Lord.
That's
Yes.
great news.
It's really good. I have a testimony whenever after this is over. So,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds great.
I'm working on the Dream 100, and that was funny because I was doing that, and I ran across a lady who was gay, and I was wondering, should we use her as a Dream 100, to reach her people? Yeah. And then I was talking to Enoch. He goes, no. He goes, we're going to work toward the in-house before we work on the out-house. I said, oh, okay. Well, you didn't say it that way, but I was like, okay. So I'm glad I didn't go down that road very
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
How did you find that lady?
Through Amazon.
Oh.
Through the top 100 books that are sold. So I went over there to say, oh, these Christians right here, they got a good following.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Okay, so does anybody else want to add anything in here? You got your projects under control already?
These are monthly. These are monthly projects, not necessarily.
Well, I know, but
this one.
the smaller things are included with the monthly. Especially if they over and over aren't done.
Well, Jennifer says she's waiting for a Rogue account to be connected on QuickBooks.
On QuickBooks, she's already got Rogue. She doesn't have any Rogue at all.
I think there's one account and it's missing the other.
That's all she needs is one.
No, it's not true.
If we connect the other one, it's going to double. Everything's going to double.
No, you gotta look at it.
Okay. I'll connect
Is she
it.
our accountant person?
And the
She's a
bookkeeper. Yeah.
Maybe that's why I got a hold of Carissa the other day. She's a bookkeeper. And she's a Christian.
Okay. So all right. So is there anything that we want to add to work toward on?
We need to improve the. Cameron and I were talking about a system for all these trainings or courses or things. If we paid $5 a month, we could use Loom. Welcome, Kim. Glad you can join us.
Good. Kim's here.
Hello, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
There,
Glad you're here.
there's a lot of like internal training for like content distribution, content creation, some concepts that are really important for people to understand. And I realize like we're kind of rehashing some similar stuff. There's some key watchwords and concepts that everybody should be aware of, like the remix strategy, Dream 100, just like some things like that, and repurposing content. As far as like Shitala is now the team leader of Instagram.
Yes.
And, Kim is heavily involved with content, and Leah is joining and learning, and Leah's like eating up everything we give her. And so we need some way to like systematically give people access to those videos that we want them to watch. Because I mean, they can go research on their own, which would be good, but it'd be nice if we can give them a path, a path that they can follow, so we're all on the same page. And the further down the path they go, the more in harmony and alignment they become to our vision and understand what we're doing, where we're going. And that's what Tina and Rebecca have been working on, and that's what Kamran is in charge of.
Good job. Well, that's good. And plus, we'll be able to work with them better because they sure are quiet when it comes to meeting. I want you guys to feel like you're part of the meeting.
You have to like use the word Discord when you're talking to them.
Use the word Discord?
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, someone on Discord. Like if you call their name directly, they'll respond. But if we just have a conversation, they feel like they're a fly on the wall and it's hard for them to interrupt. But if you actually give them opportunity, then they respond a lot better. That's how they participate.
All right, Discord. Do you guys have anything to add here? Was that a checkout or what was that noise?
I don't know what that noise was.
Wow.
I don't think anyone left.
I want to say thank you guys for all your hard work. And Kim, do you have a report for how the content's going?
Hey, I hope that you're all doing well today. I'm so sorry for being late today. I wasn't checking the time, and then when I realized it was quite late. But with the content, I usually take note of it when we have our every Sundays. But so far, what I can say is that on a daily basis, we have 2 quote cards on Instagram, 2 on Facebook, 1 new and 1 old one. So it's varied, but still, for most people, it's pretty new. Even for me, sometimes I see some things that I never saw and feel convicted again by these messages. And then on YouTube, we still have videos 3 times a day, including then that's for the older videos, and then for the newer videos that can often vary per week. And then I'm really interested to hear how it's going with the podcast, because that's something that I haven't been checking out lately, because I'm not on any podcast platform anymore, so I can't really check that out. So I'd really love to hear from you as to how that's going, Brother Kamran. So yeah, but that's what I can say from our side so far, and I think we're starting to work together more cohesively as a team, and that really makes me very happy. And I really have loved to see Daisy and Susie here, because they're doing a lot of work, and Susie's so eager to learn and doing thumbnails and everything, so it's just so awesome.
And
Praise the
God.
Lord.
Do you have anything to add, Leah or Tina? Leah or Leah?
I think it's Leah.
Yeah. Sorry, Leah, if I pronounce your name wrong. Thank you, Kimberly, for that.
You might want to repeat the question because, I mean, they may or may not see what questions we're looking at.
Oh, I was asking about content and
But we're on
Yes.
step 3. Do we want to stick with the questions that we're looking at? A, B, C, or D?
yeah, thought we were done with that.
Well, that's what. Why are you talking about content if we're done with this?
Just if they wanted to add anything.
That's the type of stuff that makes the meetings go a lot longer.
Well, I like to hear it because we're working hard on it.
The content that you're asking is step 3, letter D.
Oh, that's on me. Okay. So, all right. You want to go to 4 then? You want to brainstorm some possible actions for the next month to help advance initiatives for the current quarter.
What are the quarterly initiatives?
Those are on step 2.
Step 2.
We're calling them projects now.
So do we need to update this? The wording on here?
Okay.
We gotta try to get Daniel here. I think he can help with the videos.
So when are we gonna get back on the book, should we just like set that aside
Next quarter.
next quarter?
Yeah, that's what we discussed.
Okay. And then what about, it says I will provide value to my audience as measured by recording a daily live video each day.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Daniel. Getting Daniel here helps with that. He'll help make sure that happens.
And we're working on the Dream 100, which is fun. And then to market the Direction from God Value Ladder funnels as measured by 500 sales. Gee, we're way off that mark. Well, how do you think? Don't you think a Facebook ad would help us to reach that mark? That would be like the quickest way we could do that.
I think a Facebook ad would help.
Yeah. So what about are we waiting for what's his name, Herzl?
Not necessarily, but we do need to update the webinar slides.
To
They need the e-covers, and they need some more scriptures, and they need to be put in some different orders. I got to go through all the objections and modify the presentation accordingly. I need a way to try to collect all the objections so I could easily put them in one place.
who gives the objections?
The
Where
people
do you
who
get
attend.
it? And then you put them in another place, or is it automated somehow, like through a form or something?
The objections are on Kathy's phone.
Okay, and so how will we gather them together then? What do we need to do? I guess is what I'm now saying.
Maybe a messenger chat.
Oh, that's a good idea. We could like name it questions only or something, so people aren't sitting there sending, information.
Or DFG,
Feedback or something.
or just webinar objections.
Yeah, name it something like that. Yeah. That way people know what that chat's for.
So who should be in that chat?
Good question.
Probably at least me, Kathy, and Tina, for sure.
Whoever answers it and whoever is doing something with that information.
The people that are on the front lines hearing the objections.
Right. So who's gonna put that together? You wanna put that together?
The group chat?
Yeah,
I can do that.
all right. And then,
I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused, like, what we are doing right now. We're on step 4?
is it 4 or 5?
Yeah, we're on step 4.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
And we're getting the information from step.
so you missed all of those notes? What I
Yeah, I was like, confused.
Okay, what I do with step 4 is, right now we're kind of, think of it like a sloppy list. We're creating possible actions for the current month, and then we will be able to categorize them under common heads, like 1 to 4. These are not creating the monthly actions yet. This is we're just brainstorming what needs to be done.
And who's gonna do
So
it?
the faster we can create the list, the better.
Okay.
We were looking at the quarterly projects to try to brainstorm our minds.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And
Thank you.
You're welcome. And step 4 needs to be updated. It still says initiatives, and we tried to update all of those to replace it with projects in the template. Either that or this is an old template.
What does the Army call them?
I don't
They
know.
call them something else. Mission? No, not mission.
That's right, that's a group of people.
Something else. I can't remember. Okay, so the Dream 100 though, to get back to that, we're trying to get 200 people on a list. I don't know what that list is called, but to get 200 people written down on that list so that we can measure that. 200 what are they called? Influencers. What is that list called? Kamran, do you know what the name of that list is called? That Dream 100 list? We'll call it Dream 100 list, okay?
Yeah, it is a Dream 100 look.
Okay. And then,
Salute.
and then Enoch, it says market the direction from God value ladder funnels. You said you did that, right? Oh, we're trying to get 500 people there. How do you think we'll get 500 people there?
That's why I was talking about the webinar, because the webinar is it's in motion and it's working in progress. We need more traffic to the webinar.
What do you think is the best way to get traffic there?
I think a Facebook ad would be a good thing to experiment with. Dream 100's probably good to use.
Does anybody else have any insight or ideas? People on Discord can talk too, if you guys have any ideas. You can always talk, I want you to know.
That ad you're talking about, I think, is the thing that most people will see the fastest.
Yeah.
That's where I see webinars.
Yeah. I was looking at the audiences, and it's really difficult to find. It's like there's not enough information to be as precise as we want to be. We don't have enough information for it.
What do you mean there's not enough information?
There's not enough like Seventh-day Adventist places.
I don't think you know how to use the ads. There's extremely precise information. There's hundreds of thousands of people who fit the exact description, psychodemographics that we're looking for.
But we're looking specifically for Seventh-day Adventists, right?
Not necessarily, but even through Seventh-day Adventists, there's still hundreds of thousands that fit the description like that. There's
Not-
20 million of them in the world.
Yeah, but it doesn't say Seventh-day Adventists.
You don't go by the Seventh-day Adventists. You go by different groups or organizations, Dream 100 groups that people like on Facebook. And there's pages.
Lookalikes.
No, not lookalikes. People like pages with 60,000 people who like the page. That's 60,000 people added to your list.
Mm-hmm.
And then you specify what age group they are.
I guess I gotta learn that.
On FunnelFlix, there's ad skills, and there's a whole section on Facebook ads that teaches you how to use that.
That'd be nice. Okay, that sounds good. So, what about Herzl? Is he gonna do that?
I need to talk to Herzl before Herzl does anything.
I'd like to do that too. I like that.
And Herzl knows how to do it. He knows how to do it really well.
We've been waiting on it.
Well, we
What
haven't
if
been
I
waiting
learn?
He's waiting on me to have an important conversation with him.
Oh, when are you to that?
Do you do onboarding first, or we don't have to do that because you already know him, right, or what?
Well, I mean, there's still some onboarding to do. I know him, but it is good for him to understand more of what the Army of Youth is, where we're going. And his wife too. His wife is so thirsty. I've been thinking about it every day since Sabbath, but I'm still talking to Kathy, trying to figure out when I can get together with him. I need to go on a walk with him.
When do you want to do that?
He's
I already
waiting for
answered
me.
your question, Mom.
He's waiting for me to say what day he can schedule that.
All right, do you want to put that in the list?
I don't think it needs to go on the list.
All right. All right, so then, what about the weekly live webinars? It says develop weekly live webinars until January 1st. Is there more that needs
We need to make it to where it's easily accessible for Kathy and Mom to view the statistics of who's attending and where they get lost at.
Are you talking to Comron?
Yeah,
Comron, did you hear him?
I'm talking to Kamran, you, and Kathy.
Oh, okay. Did you hear what he said? He said that. Oh, okay.
You didn't what?
I didn't listen.
Okay. I was saying that we need to make it accessible for the webinar statistics, accessible for Mom and Kathy
Right.
to be able to review or look at what the stats are.
Is that doable?
I sent you the link.
You send me the link?
Mom and Kathy, neither one of them know how to navigate Notion. It's probably not a very good idea to put them on Notion.
It's not Notion. Oh, wait. Oh, man.
What?
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
What about Messenger group chat? They both understand those.
Yeah.
You just take a screenshot and paste it in there.
But,
But what?
is it like a once a week thing, or do they want to keep checking it?
Well, we want to check it every time that we have it.
Once a
Because we
week.
got to keep up with the statistics, right?
At least once a week. Why do you ask? The more information you share with us, the better, brother.
It wouldn't matter hours on a schedule.
Honestly, I think it's a good idea. I mean, they both know how to log into ClickFunnels. They just need to know how to navigate there. And they should be able to use it live and everything.
That would be nice, and then we could see it while it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Kathy logs into ClickFunnels to check out the members area, percentage of completion that people are at.
Right.
She could log into ClickFunnels to look at the webinar statistics. She just needs to be shown how to do it. What do you think about that, Kamran?
Show them how to navigate ClickFunnels.
Yeah,
I guess I could do that.
that would be good. Kathy's a quick learner.
What about speaking engagements?
What about it?
Are we setting those up already? What are we doing there?
I think we should talk about the onboarding systems. Because there's no way we're going to be able to. We need to get the onboarding going because there's some people, like Neri's trying to join and she hasn't.
Everybody's reached out to her.
Well, I reached out to her. She stopped responding to my messages. I didn't send her a friend request though. But I don't know. I'm swamped on reaching out to people.
Then I'm not doing my job.
That's okay. I didn't really communicate to you, but she's reaching out on the Facebook Messenger. I just sent her a friend request and talked to her because I think Facebook page messages go somewhere different and they're easy to ignore. I don't think they're the same as like a person speaking to a person.
You've already lost me.
That's okay.
Sorry. It's okay.
But we Well, we should have we should finish the onboarding system for slide designers, and we should create an onboarding system for creating quote cards. And we should,
These are so beautiful.
yeah, they're beautiful and they're super helpful, reaching 58,000 people in the last like 28 days or less than 30 days.
And how nice if we put it in subject categories. That would be so beautiful.
Yeah. Tina, that's already there. I don't know. I don't know if you could see
Thank you.
that. But that was from the what needs improvement. And Mom, I think you skipped a bunch of questions on step 3,
What
or
did I
maybe
skip?
at least skipped what monthly actions were not done.
No, I asked that. If people could go to their project boards, but I think everybody got their project board done or something.
Yeah, but our project board is not the monthly actions.
Yeah, but it tells whether or not they're getting their stuff
Our
done.
project board is like very detailed in the weeds. The monthly action is.
I know,
is
but
monthly
if
action.
they look at their project board and they say, "Hey, I didn't do the Dream 100," so then you know that the Dream 100 where that's at on the project board. I mean, on the monthly actions.
Whatever's a checklist, Tina, you should put down here so we have it all in the same place. And just to let you know, anything to do with the affiliates is connected with the Dream 100.
Boy, we're going to be. Things are going to start flowing. Getting that Dream 100 going. And the affiliate marketing. Things will start happening.
Yeah.
So, okay. Can anybody think of anything else that we need to work toward?
Well, we need some sort of way to keep track of all the getting started checklists. Those onboarding courses.
What do you mean by that?
It's
keep
a
track of
conversation you, me, and Kamran were having, I think, yesterday.
To keep track of it?
Yeah, Kamran, do you remember that conversation?
Yeah.
We should try to find a way to keep all those organized.
To keep track of what?
Those, I don't know what to call them. We call them different things, but they're the getting started checklists or the onboarding courses.
You're talking about the checklist that we use to make sure that it's all done?
Checklists we use to make sure people get started correctly.
Yeah.
On board.
Yeah, they're like onboarding courses.
But my question is, you use onboarding for a lot of different departments, so is it onboarding for each department? Is that what you guys have too? Because it sounds
Yeah.
like I'm hearing that and I'm like, okay. Oh, okay.
Yep. And that's
So
what
there's
we
like
need to keep
a
track of.
overall onboarding. You know,
A
we
general
might
one, yeah.
want to look at synonyms for onboarding and use those, and that way when we're talking about onboarding, you know, somebody in compared to onboarding them into the Direction from God program, or you know, if we use synonyms, it'll be easier in our mind to straighten that out.
Getting started is a synonym for onboarding.
So instead of calling it onboarding, we want to call it getting started,
Calling what? Getting started.
the onboarding.
People need to
Well,
get started
onboarding's good.
with the Army of Youth. They need to get started with the slide design and the creating quote cards and just some YouTube team. There's different resources for whatever they're doing, and we need to keep track of all those. We need to consolidate all the resources in one place. We got to put them in step-by-step order, and then store them somewhere like on the system hub that we can keep track of them, and make sure that the team leaders know how to find those, copy and paste onto the new recruits project board so that they can go through it.
I know, maybe if we use the word onboarding, and then we have like the drop downs, and what we have like the onboarding, the main onboarding, and then when we do a course underneath that, we can do an onboarding for that course. Then when we have onboarding for slides, that'll be another drop down underneath that. We could do it like that. That way, as soon as they get through the onboarding with Diana, then they'll know which one to go through on there. And then we'll have like check marks or something that way.
Something like that.
That way they know exactly where to go to.
So are you saying that when a new onboarder comes on to the scene after doing their initial sign up, what's that sign up called?
The enlist form?
Enlist form?
Uh-huh.
So once they come to the enlist form and they go through all of that and they get them onboarded, then are you saying you want on the same page of their work board that they can go to?
Yeah, their project board.
Project board, that they can go to the project board and look to see if they're gonna be onboarded on the video department or is that what you're saying? And have like a drop down or?
Yeah, there's a drop down
Like
for
checklist.
each different one, and when they click on that drop down, it'll have a checklist of everything that needs to be done in order to complete that.
The drop down would be on the system hub, not on their project board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to make that distinction.
Oh, be on the system hub, not on their own personal drop down form?
It would be on the system hub until we create their project board and we copy the
Copy it
checklist
from
and
the
paste it.
From the system board
Yes.
over to their
Project
project board?
Yes.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
That would work.
That's kind of that's what I've been doing and it's been working really well.
That's smart.
But I just need to make it to where other people know how to do that. And Rebecca and Tina right now have the most clarity on how to do that because they've been helping to create the checklist. They're doing good, but I just think more people who are in the onboarding who know how to do that, the better.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get Chital to make a checklist too with Instagram, but that's really like it's spreading my stuff out then.
All right. So then, what about, what's that H2QC on Instagram and Facebook?
Where are you reading that?
The measure key results?
Measure key
Still on
results.
step 3.
There's 2 quote cards on Instagram and Facebook. One quote card's old, one quote card's new. That's what you asked Kim.
Was saying. Oh, okay.
The key result.
Yeah, so we're doing that. Need some way to systematically give them videos. You need to have specific. I don't know what to say, Enoch.
Well, we're trying to find monthly actions.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out what to do for the month.
So our goal for the month, we're working on the Dream 100. We're getting people onboarded. We're working on the affiliate program. So then.
Oh, I got something.
Oh, good.
Okay, I want to finish the affiliate funnel
Okay.
as measured by a complete. How do I measure complete? A affiliate area with the.
Somebody signed up on it.
Hold on. Where is this thing?
You gonna open the affiliate funnel?
No.
Oh, she's on step 4 at the bottom.
Yeah.
He's looking
So-
for an affiliate thing.
Okay. I want to finish the affiliate funnel as measured by
Tina, I'm gonna move that.
sharing videos and affiliate banners on the affiliate area resources page.
Does that include the incentives?
The incentives. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the last part.
As measured by having
The affiliate banners,
affiliate
sharing videos.
resources. No, that's not specific. I need something more specific.
You said the videos. What if we
How
log
many
into
videos?
How many videos?
how many videos?
Yeah.
What videos?
That would be specific.
I need to be more specific.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah. Cause I could just put
What about 2 banners?
2 banners,
Portrait and landscape.
2 banners and at least 1 video.
2 banners, 1 video.
So as measured by adding 2
E-covers.
2 banners, 1 video, and e-covers. One e-cover bundle.
Yeah.
1 e-cover bundle.
Well, we're gonna have all the e-covers hopefully soon.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really helpful. Let's get a cover on.
Okay.
Do we want to measure how many people go in there?
Do we?
Could you measure that? And how many people sign up?
But you mean affiliates sign up for the program?
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's like 5 affiliates who want to sign up. Like Christina, Daniel, Crystal, and
Oh, I know what we want to do. We want to do social horsepower.
yeah. Do we want to tackle that right now? We don't have anyone on Facebook. We don't have anyone.
Okay, well, we're working on the Dream 100. How
Yeah,
are we
that's right.
going?
See, that's step
Oh.
1. That's step 1 for the social horsepower.
Yeah, that'll work good.
I have some ways to find people who would want to sign up for that.
Great. So, okay.
Oh, Kim and Tina, I wanted to tell you guys because you were there for Social Horsepower. What we have realized is since Facebook updated their stuff and they don't allow to automatically post on personal profiles, and it requires an email to be sent. The email to people is an extra step that people are not going to do. So there's a lot of benefit to sign up. Be like, hey, I'm okay if you send me. Are you able to turn that down a little bit, or like not stop or something? Okay, that's a lot better.
That makes sense.
People who want to sign up and say, hey, I'm okay if you automatically post on my social media feed. And it's nice where they're like blessing others without having to actively put stuff on there. But with the personal profiles, they would have to check their email, and we realize that's not practical. But with the business pages, the ministry pages, the church pages on Facebook, anything that is like a business, it's not a person, it's an organization. That will Social Horsepower will allow us 250 organizations that we can give them content that they don't have to schedule, and that's a service we can provide our Dream 100 who curate other people's content, who post things from other locations, and if they see our quote cards and say, hey, I like those, I would like to share that with my audience, we can be like, alright, well you can sign up to our automatic subscription and we will post them on your profile for you. You don't have to worry about it. You can cancel anytime or modify all you want. And organizations would be far more likely to do that. And we can do 250, and we can cancel our subscription to Buffer and stop paying $5 a month. Because Buffer and Social Horsepower do the exact same thing. To my knowledge, there's nothing Buffer can do that Social HP can't. But Social HP can do 250. Buffer, we're limited to 10. And we already got a lot of those filled up. So that's especially pertinent for Kim to know and Tina to be aware of.
I didn't know that
That's
it was
smart.
going by the business. That's why I wasn't doing that. And I even talked to the guy who does it. I was like, I thought this was automatic, and he didn't explain that.
Very interesting.
Kim, what do you think about that?
I really think that's a very great approach, and I think it will work pretty well with our Dream 100 goal. If even those influencers could, on their pages, share as well. So I think that's very interesting. And I never saw Buffer as working like that. I usually saw it as like personal pages, like sharing things on our personal pages, like to personal pages, sorry, and not really business pages and ministry pages. So that's pretty awesome. And another thing that I really like is that I'm saying Buffer, with social HP, you can add like links to it. That's a great thing. So
Yeah.
that would be another way to market the Direction from God program and everything else really. So I love that idea really, and I look forward to seeing it being implemented and how we can reach out, or other ministries and organizations will reach out to us and us to them as well. So
That's true.
yeah, it's so amazing to see these ideas that God places upon our like minds, and that He's actually like leading. Like, because we would never be able to think of that. Because I think it would be so easy to just say, "Oh, post to people's profiles anymore. Oh well." But God really made a way and allowed us to be able to still use social HP to reach His people and
Right.
plant more seeds.
That's right. And oh yeah, I didn't think about that. You could put a link. We can put their unique affiliate link in there, which would be even more incentive for us to post on their page, because they've got their audience, and every time that their audience clicks that, it goes to their affiliate link, and it just sends more traffic to their link. That's pretty powerful. But that would also mean that we would cancel Buffer. So whatever systems we currently have for posting quote cards on Buffer, we would have to post those quote cards on Social HP.
Wait, did I just hear her say that Buffer does post on other people's
Pages.
personal page?
No. She said that, but she meant Social HP. She just said the wrong thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought she said Buffer.
She did, but she didn't mean to.
Okay.
Buffer does not. Social HP and Buffer both the same day stopped allowing us to automatically post on personal profiles,
Oh, okay.
because Facebook updated their policy. They don't want people to use their personal profiles for business endeavors. They want businesses to be charged business prices and ads, and Facebook wants to make money off of business activity on Facebook. And what people were doing is they were using their personal profiles for business endeavors and sideswiping their ads. And that's what I was doing. That's what several people were. But when they updated their policy, none of those automatic posting platforms could automatically post to personal profiles.
I see. Okay.
That's why Social HP went down the toilet, because they don't work anymore.
Until God reveals what you can do.
That's right. This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is great. And it saves us $5 a month. So, Tina, we got to put down, I guess that's part of Dream 100. But I would put down to cancel Buffer, and as far as scheduling quote cards, we got to use Social HP to schedule quote cards now.
And then what about referring a friend to become an affiliate? We need to talk about what that's going to entail, being an affiliate. Who needs to be in that conversation?
Definitely you and Kamran.
Well, I'm talking about the affiliate program, what that's going to entail, what the incentives are, and how they get paid, and
Oh yeah, I was.
all this stuff.
You mean for brainstorming?
How do you?
How do you what?
How do you? Is that like affiliateception? We're like giving them incentives to refer people to become an affiliate. So you're basically they're an affiliate, and they're also an affiliate.
Affiliates, fishing for
No.
affiliates.
No, not like that. I don't think that you give them bonuses for referring an affiliate, unless Are you able to do that? I never thought of that. That's not what Mom was saying, but
That's not, yeah.
that sounds genius, Kamran. That's a great suggestion.
I was trying to avoid that because that sounds like a lot of.
Yeah, but how would that
Confusion.
affiliate get paid?
No, that's not a lot of confusion.
How'd that affiliate get paid to find affiliates?
Just give them a one-time bonus. You'd be like,
A big one, right?
Actually, I don't know. We don't have to do that at first. We can cross that bridge when we get there. What Mom was saying is affiliate incentives for like everyone who like orders, you know, who brings in like 10 sales or something. You give them
All that kind of thing.
Yeah.
yeah, you give them a gift or something,
Yeah.
like a T-shirt
Well, the
for
incentive
5
for-
courses or
yeah.
something.
The incentive for finding people.
Okay, that's good because right there it says money
Yeah.
for referring a friend to become an affiliate.
Yeah.
For referring a friend to become
here.
an affiliate. Yeah, I'm reading it.
Oh, okay.
So it should say gift instead of money.
No, it's
No, it's just money for referring a friend to become an affiliate.
Okay.
no that. Oh, I see what you're saying about affiliate inception thing.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah. So leave it like that, so we'll remember.
I think that was a
Yeah.
idea, not like the idea.
Okay.
Because there was another program that was doing that. It's through data mining.
So okay. So then, me, you, and Kamran are gonna do that.
I think Kim would be good at a conversation like that too.
Kim, do you want to help us with that?
I wouldn't mind helping out with that.
Well, that'll be nice. If there's anything that you wouldn't mind helping out with us, you could mention that.
Diana would likely be good too.
Oh, I would love to. I feel bad right now because I feel like I'm not up to my par just because it's graduation thing. I'm sorry. I feel really, really bad.
It's only
understand.
another week though.
But this is
I
an
know.
entire month, so
Yeah.
it's 3 weeks
Okay,
after
then-
graduation.
Okay, good. Because I'd really like to do some stuff. So yes. Okay. Then you put me on there too.
Tina, are you putting people on that conversation?
Seems like she's below that conversation.
Tina, why are you putting the affiliate stuff down there? Where'd it go?
I'm sorry, I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, but I did not catch everything that you guys are saying.
Can you let us know when you can't hear us? Because the notes are the most important part of this conversation. You can stop us, and I hope you do.
Yeah.
What did you catch? Where should we... Because whatever you don't hear, we have to repeat. So the sooner you stop us, the better. What was the last thing you heard?
Well, I didn't really hear. I heard Kamran mention something, but I didn't really know. And then someone says it was a good idea. And then all I heard was like, Kim would be good for that, Kamran, and
So we're under brainstorming create incentives. We're talking about a brainstorming session with, with me, Diana, Kim, Kamran, and Mom.
okay, where is it? Oh, brainstorm, create incentives.
Yes, and that's part of the affiliate program.
Okay, so.
Kim?
And
Kim?
and Kim.
Yes.
And what were you guys gonna do?
We're going to brainstorm and create incentives.
You put it under what we're doing. That's good there. And then we talked about Kamran already, doing the 2 banners in the video and the e-cover.
how can we get real clear? Tina, what do you think is reasonable as far as the onboarding systems for the slide design stuff? And quoting content.
For quoting content or slide design? Or both?
And both.
We're getting pretty far with the onboarding system for creating slides. There's a few more things to do yet for that.
Right here. We need to have it in what is that called? So we could I forget what it's called. You know, like do 2 slides. It's reportable. What's that called? I forgot.
I would like to have all the videos created.
What about the videos created?
I'd like to have all the videos created.
You're saying you have them all?
No, I would like to have.
Oh, okay.
So measurable results.
Oh, key results.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Good point, Mom. So you want to have all the videos created, but keep in mind, like the process, we don't really know what videos need to be created until we identify. Leah needs to have a slide to create. When she has a slide presentation to work on, we find out her questions, and based on her questions, we record the videos. So there's still a handful of videos that we do not yet know we need to create. And then we got to put them in order. Does that make sense? Well, I know you're typing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it would be good to set a goal to fully systemize the slide design and creating quote cards from start to finish.
Listen to that bird.
Do you think we could do that in a month?
If that is our focus, then maybe, yeah. Then, yeah.
Do you think something like that would be good to everybody get together and like knock it out? Like we did the slides that one day?
On Discord?
Yeah. It's amazing how you work when you do that. Reminds me of that scripture, till we all come in the unity of the faith.
How do we get a key result for those two? Is it we need the videos, like for creating quote cards? We've got the quoting videos. I mean, quoting the content, designing the cards, and scheduling the cards.
About
Those are
posting.
Pretty much that's scheduling. Those are pretty much the 3 phases, right? Quoting content, designing cards, and scheduling cards.
So you need at least 3 videos there.
Well, no, there's multiple videos per
Can you say how many videos you need right now that you know of, and then leave it open to the ones that are left to be done, maybe? Like if you need to do 5 of them, but then you're going to answer somebody's questions video or something like that, call that 6. Get at least 6 of them done. And that would complete it. Or say 6 plus, or 5 plus or something.
What would you say went over my head?
Oh, No, I'm just saying, like, if it took 5 videos,
We don't
And
know
then-
how many videos it takes.
I know.
Okay.
And the reason why is because you know you need 5 of them, but
No,
you
we
don't
don't know
know
we
what
need 5.
questions. I'm using this as an example.
Oh, okay.
And then you're going to have questions after that. So you want to put 6 plus or 5 plus, I mean, and then that way you could measure. You at least got the basic ones, 5, even though you might have 8 or 10 or whatever. Yeah, at least have 5 of them, right?
That's
ones
under
you
the
need.
assumption if we have 5. I don't know what 5 we have. Like, we don't really have 5.
But what I'm saying is,
Or
if you
3 or 4.
if you look and you know why you need, there's 3 parts to it. So I know I need at least 3 of them, and at least write that in there. That's basically what I'm saying. And put a plus sign next to it, so you can measure it. We're trying to figure out how to measure it.
We can do that. Maybe we should put the names next to the people who would record those videos. Tina, you know who would record those videos?
For coding content, that's me. But designing the cars, that's Rebecca.
And who knows the most about scheduling them?
Kim?
She does.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Well, she does.
Okay.
I know she's wanting to have the team leaders take over that. And she just recorded some videos on how to use Buffer to do it. Now we're switching Social HP, so I
Poor thing.
kind of feel bad for her.
Sorry, Kim. All right.
It's really okay, and I really actually wanted to say thank you because you really familiarized me with social HP, so it's not really as daunting as
Okay.
starting on a completely new platform. So
Praise God.
praise the Lord for that. That I'm already familiar with it for a while now.
Praise God.
Praise the Lord, you're the right person for the job, because that would be daunting for me. That's one of my challenges, Social HP, is I already knew Buffer. I'm like, oh, not another one.
We need to take off the I forget what it's called, the something star warning or something, star
Yeah, Star Witness.
witness.
We gotta take off the Star Witness podcast from Social HP. Is that something you could do, Kim? Tina, can you write that down?
Take off.
Yeah, remove star witness.
A Star Witness podcast from Social HP.
All right, when I log in, then I will check that out. So, there are a lot of posts that have been scheduled, or how can I do it like at one time? Okay, I'll ask you about that later on. Sorry for that.
Sounds good. I think it's like a RSS feed or something.
Yeah.
And then Kamran, we should put Kamran's name on the ones that he's doing.
Okay, so you said Kim, remove a Star Witness podcast off of Social HP?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know what it is, so I don't.
You said it right.
Okay.
And which ones down below is Kamran doing?
Down below?
Yeah.
Below that?
Yeah.
There's not much below that. Let's see.
Those are the ones that you're doing.
The getting started checklist.
Yeah.
I'm making courses.
You're the systems champion. You keep track of the systems. You're not making the courses. They're making the courses. You're just making sure they're in a place that could be accessed.
Whoa. Drop down on the system checklist.
And probably consolidate it, part 1, 2.
Yeah. Easy access for leaders. Sounds good.
Diana needs to learn to work with the people, work with the leaders, and those onboarding checklists.
I think I learned how to work with the leaders.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So then now we're at number 5.
What were our monthly? Oh, quarterly. We got some stuff on marketing the value ladder. Daylight videos. We don't have much of anything on there. Build the team. Yeah, we got that stuff. 3 to. Wow, our quarterly projects are pretty simple. Alright.
Does anybody know anything else that needs to be added to it? I know it seems like every week I want to say something and say, oh, that's for the monthly meeting. I need to write that down.
Yeah, it'd be a good habit to get into.
You did. You wrote them in your notes. You put them on your computer on your notes on Google Drive, I believe.
So then what we got to do is choose the monthly actions.
Choose them.
What are you saying about, Tina?
What about the live cast? I know we were like the meeting that we had. We want to do things in advance. Do we need to write that down, or should we not have that as a monthly action?
Sounds good to me. I wish we had a different project manager for the live cast, because that's a lot of moving parts.
You know, somebody didn't show up.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Lord help me.
Lord help us all.
Oh my goodness.
And that would be Kathy.
Kathy, for what?
Were you listening?
Cast manager.
I
No? Okay.
yes and no. Halfway. I heard
Live cast
Kathy.
manager, I believe is what he said.
Kathy was talking about the dates for the live cast.
Yeah. The dates for the live cast.
When we have to be working on those things.
Right. I do have all those things down on the calendar.
I'm on the calendar. Tina, do you know how to access the calendar?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know how to tell what the due dates are for the live cast?
I would have to take a look at it.
Kathy, do you know what calendar you put them on?
You're there right now. Yeah, the work. I'm pretty sure it's the work calendar, but I'm going there. They were this last Monday, is when most of them, right there, Monday, and it's the yellow. Just a second. It's the Outpost calendar. Excuse me. It's not the work one. It's the Outpost.
We need to.
Is that the wrong one? Because I can change it. I can edit it.
I don't know how to fix these Go calendar titles.
What about when we're going to events this month, or next month and the following?
Like the Fruitland Camp meeting, would that be a monthly action?
Yeah. Would we put anything in the monthly actions? for that?
What do you think, Eddie?
Monthly actions on
Like to prepare for when we go to Fruitland camp meeting or something, or to because we're leaving everything behind that we're working on, and we need to make sure that everything is caught up or is moving forward, that doesn't fall apart when we leave or something for a week or two.
That's why everything is on the calendar, because not everybody's here in this location that's going. The calendar is for everybody in all the locations. It's my understanding. It is on the Outpost calendar, but if I need to put it on a different calendar, I need to know that.
Well, I guess
Kathy, the question that you missed when you were deep in thought was that she's wondering about the monthly action. If different events that we are going to this month should be listed on the monthly actions. We're just asking for your opinion on that. We're talking about the...
It won't hurt to put them on, because those are the monthly actions for whenever there's places that the team is going to. So it wouldn't hurt to put them on the monthly actions.
And then wasn't we gonna get reviews from students?
Testimonials you're talking about?
Yeah. Did you want to do videos or?
I don't know who's going to do that. We thought Lacey would. Well, we thought you would be able to do that, and then you said you didn't want to. You got a lot on your plate. Then we thought Lacey would be able to, and then she hasn't followed up or responded. Kind of doesn't respond when we bring it up, so we don't really have anyone to interview them.
What about Leia or Kim or somebody?
What about him?
Maybe they'd want to. Are you guys interested in doing something like that?
That sounds like that's a project that's off on another step.
Is it possible to have it automated
No.
somehow? No.
I mean, we can have a testimony form in the members area that people can do, but
Well, I was just thinking when people are on board and they're excited, and when they first get in, they're like, oh, and they get in there and they read it for the first time and they're like on fire, and they're like, yeah, that would be a good time to get a testimony.
yeah, the time for onboarding people would be good.
That might be something to do, because especially if they watch that one video, because I think every person that watches that video afterwards, they're like,
Could be on fire, huh?
oh my goodness, it changes your life.
Yeah.
And I've talked to a couple of different people, and they said it's really, that's their favorite one so far.
How long are you going to be here today? You busy lady, you.
Yeah, 3 places I have to be today.
Ah, okay.
And then tomorrow, David will have to go to, so we have it all filmed through the school system, because we're trying to figure out graduation. Since there's no graduation, it's all on Zoom, and it's all pre-recorded, and all, it's like all this crazy stuff they're putting together. And it's
Wow.
They're pretending?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's pretty,
That's wild.
nobody knows what's going on, and no one knows
They
how to do
don't.
any of it. So it's,
Wow,
yeah, so this is their graduating class.
that's
They'll
cool.
never
It's that
forget
day.
it.
It's like, by the way, I walk in, and he's like, what? I'm flying out on the 4th, and it's like,
It'll never be the same.
Wow.
This is a new way to graduate.
yes. They brought this cap and gown yesterday.
They're
School
doing
did.
virtual local hybrid events all over the place.
And it's horrible.
It's different.
Well,
It's
it's not
new.
personal. It's, you know what I'm saying? Graduation is personal. There's some things that's just not meant to be.
Yeah. wait till they do it for marriages.
You right now kiss the screens.
Oh no.
I met him online.
You know, I hate to say it, probably will happen.
Probably will.
Sad.
Especially since it's mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
So okay. So so then who would be doing that? You would be doing that? Would we be doing it too?
Doing what?
The testimonies.
Testimony video.
Since we're
I'd like to be trained
onboarding
how to do
people
it,
too.
because I don't know how to do it.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. We
I'm
can all three get
available.
together and
I
figure
believe
it
I'm
out.
available on Friday. I can come and spend a half of the morning. I can spend my whole morning. I like to come early. I mean, I don't think they can meet me. I just-
Well, the thing about Friday is we prepare for the Sabbath, and
Oh, gotcha.
Kathy's like crazy busy on Friday.
But that will work. Okay.
Yeah.
If we do something that doesn't involve Kathy, it shouldn't be a problem.
That's right.
I'm sorry, because I would love to have somebody just work side by side and just kind of get.
Well,
something.
what if you and I get together, and then we could just, I could like touch bases with you to share with you what happened.
Right.
All right,
me?
if you'll do me a
Okay.
favor, I still don't have that calendar. I was able to go wherever you want me to go, but it doesn't pull up.
It doesn't pull up.
No, because we never download it. You want to?
You know, she's got a weird phone.
She's not been able.
I hate to put more responsibility on.
Well, you know what?
No, you're
I'll
not.
tell you what. I will try to go get that other phone. This next, but I'll have Morgan. She has to go out today, so we'll go by and see if we can't get that phone, that
What
Apple,
phone?
that Apple one.
Oh,
Would that be easier? Because like your mom's tried
That'd
this
be
one.
a whole lot
and Morgan's
easier.
tried this one. She's like,
That's
Mom,
kinda-
I hate your phone.
Weird phone.
that wasn't the
Going
new
on
one
right
that you
there.
had? That's the same one you had when we were looking at a phone?
Yeah.
Why did you want an Apple phone?
To make life easier.
Because nobody can seem to get this one to work right. It never has. You worked on it the one day, remember? And you're like, ugh,
Apple or
this one. No, I was going to get an Apple, used Apple. If they still have it.
I'm not familiar with Apple. The
Oh,
only
then
thing I
you're
know
not.
what to do with an Apple is to bite it. Beyond that, it's about
Okay,
my
then-
technical ability.
Well, I'm okay with using this one then. I mean, but Morgan can't seem to get the things to download, and your mom can't either.
Wait, do you want to get another,
It's-
different?
The reason why is because
Android?
you have a bunch of videos on there you don't want to delete.
So. Oh, is that what's keeping me from?
Yeah, that's
Didn't
what's
you say
keeping-
Oh, but
that
she
we
didn't upload
it?
that.
You said upload it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can upload it and delete it.
Okay, I'll have Morgan
Yeah.
work with me on getting that deleted
Or-
or uploaded.
Or
So we
just
can get
take
this
the videos off with on a
cord.
computer or something with a
Yeah.
cord to your
I'll have
computer.
to talk to her how to do that because I don't know how you do that because this doesn't have a plug-in that you plug it into the.
But,
yeah,
but
it
couldn't
does.
she?
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
Couldn't she just put
Don't fix your phone.
put
I can do
on
that.
Yeah.
Google Photos or whatever?
No, I
No,
know how to
not
do
with
it now.
videos.
Oh, with videos?
The
Yeah,
video,
to
she would
download
need a
video.
cord to her computer.
To my
'cause-
computer and just download it onto a flash drive.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and then that would fix your phone.
Oh, I could do that.
Are
I'll
you
thank
sure
anybody for
you
that.
can't use photos to
That's okay.
upload videos?
Mom, she has 15 gigs for free, and videos take up a lot of space.
So I need to get him off of here,
All
which is
right.
great.
It'd be
Okay.
better.
And then we can get the calendar because maybe that's why the calendar's not going through. Maybe that's why it's not. Because we've tried. We've spent what 5 hours now. I don't know. I'm like,
Sometimes it takes a while on technology.
her and I both.
Can I verify that
The phone, they didn't find.
would should this stuff be on the Outpost calendar or on the work calendar so that everybody sees it?
The calendars are titled wrong,
Okay.
and I keep changing them, and they keep resorting back to the same old titles,
Okay.
so it's confusing.
All right.
I don't even know what those mean.
I have a note that says think
Probably
of
in the right
monthly
place.
challenges. What is that?
That's not right now.
Okay.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, Mom, is if you're working on testimonies, that is a whole nother project than the affiliates and these other things. If you guys are gonna get together, it's better to get together and discuss the
Both of them.
affiliate stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
Dream 100, rather than
It's true.
testimonies. Like, we gotta ask if this is a hill we want to die on this month or next month.
Yeah.
I agree.
But what we should do is go through these. We should go through these and identify what are some monthly actions. How do we put them in this OKR formula? Who will do what's as measured by this key result?
Okay. I thought that's what we were doing.
Now you started talking about testimonies.
No, I mean, that's what we've been doing on the forum here, right?
So what are the monthly actions?
Everything that's got a box next to it, right?
No. There's a bunch of everything has a box next to it. Those are not monthly actions. A lot of them are little tasks.
The monthly actions are market the DFG value ladder, update the webinar slides,
Tina,
and the onboarding system, right?
no. Market the DFG Value Ladder is a quarterly project.
Oh, well, I don't know how
So is
that
it
made
D?
What's D?
D, number 3D?
What? 3D?
Yeah.
Key results? No.
Hmm.
If you look at the quarterly projects, we got 4 quarterly projects. And the 4th quarterly project, Kamran is getting the drip system roles systematized. So that's a quarterly project. The monthly action would be smaller than that.
So would it be like getting volunteers and systematizing?
No, it would be like systematizing the creating quote cards. Like by the end of the month, we want to have all the quote cards
Okay.
systematized.
So do you want to go through the quarterly projects and put the date, how we measure that in a monthly manner?
I don't understand what you mean. You're talking about breaking the quarterly projects into a monthly action?
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah, that's basically what we have to do.
okay.
We could probably put these in some sort of order. Direction. This should be somehow. There, no.
Where are you, Nick?
How do I get this? There we go.
I don't see you on there.
You don't see me where?
Moving around on there.
Oh, I'm on step 4.
Thank you.
So, probably what we should do is put down the the quarterly projects, I guess, just for...
How come I don't see you moving around on there?
We've got 3 quarterly projects. That's what's going on. Onboarding systems. DLVs. What does that mean?
How come I can't see you on there moving around?
I don't know.
You're like a ghost.
DLVs. Alright, I got the quarterly. What?
What?
I put that in the wrong spot. There we go. We got the 3 quarterly projects. We got daily live videos, market the value ladder, and number 3, onboarding systems. Now we got to find out what are the monthly actions. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
No.
You don't see it? So Tina, look where it says 1. Go to the very top
Of step 4.
of step 4. The daily live videos is our quarterly project that we're working on. Market the DFG value ladder is the second quarterly project. Do you get that?
That's what I don't get.
What don't you get? What is that?
Are you asking like the first quarter, like January through whatever it is, March?
We're the
Is that
second.
what, and then we're in the second? Is that what your question is, Tina?
You gotta elaborate on your question.
And third.
I'm just not quite sure. So these are quarterly
Quarterly projects?
Yeah, quarterly projects?
Yes, maybe it will help you if you scroll up to step 2 and look at the quarterly projects. You haven't really spent very much time up there. That's what we've been working on That's what we've been referencing while you're taking notes down. Go to the bottom of step 2.
And so this meeting right here, what we're trying to do is see what we could do for the month toward the quarterly
Quarterly projects.
Oh.
And so
That
we're
makes
just
sense.
breaking down what we could do this month to focus on.
The purpose of this meeting is to figure out what can we do in June to get these 3 things accomplished. And I say 3 because we're not doing the book anymore
Yeah.
Till next quarter.
till next quarter.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Good. So now we got these 3 things. Marking the value ladder, we've got to choose a monthly action. Dream 100 is definitely one of them.
Yes. And we're going to measure that because we're going to get 200 people on the Dream 100 list. And then we're doing the Facebook ads, right?
Wait a second. It's not going to take us a whole month to get 200 people on that list.
But we're using the months to see what's going to be accomplished. By the end of the
I
month,
think-
we're going to have this accomplished.
I think
and we'll
the
know what it
affiliate
is.
center is a bigger goal, is a monthly goal, and getting 200 people could be done in just several hours, just of focus.
Originally,
effort.
we would have the
I think
200
so.
people by the end of the month, and that's this next Sunday.
Yeah.
This coming Sunday is the end of the month, and that's what we had said
Yes, thank you, Kathy. The 200 people by the end of Sunday.
by this Sunday.
And you think that could be done in an hour?
No,
2
I didn't
hours?
say
the
hours.
names.
No, I said several hours. That could be 10 hours of focused effort. That doesn't mean one day. That just means like 10 hours of like time, effort, energy, focus put
How
towards
much
that.
of that form do you want filled out?
Much of the form gets filled out as we contact them.
Oh,
It's to keep
good.
track of
I'm
them.
like trying to
the
find their
names right
phone
now.
numbers and their
Just
information and everything.
Names.
Names is right now is what we need. The 200 is names.
Okay, I'll
Well,
put the
names
name and
and-
the email.
and
Or
audience
not,
size.
not email.
Oh,
we,
their
we-
audience
we need
size.
their audience sizes.
Well, how do you know what their audience size is? They're
Right.
on Instagram and Twitter and
Yeah.
Facebook and
Yeah.
Don't you look on
everywhere.
the bottom down there? Where
By
it
going to
talks about-
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and seeing what their audience size is. Most influencers have like one area that they're the strongest in. They may have 5 million views on YouTube and like 30,000 on Facebook, so really they're YouTubers. There's very few people that are strong in multiple platforms.
And then there's like Facebook, and then I added Instagram on there. But I think instead of doing that, we should just say social media.
No, we need 100 people on YouTube, 100 people on Facebook, 100 people on Instagram, 100
But you
people
don't have
on
those.
email.
If you don't have those, that's not a criteria in there.
We need to put, because Russell Brunson makes it plain that it's like when you're dealing with your Dream 100, it's not just a blanket like you have your Dream 100. People who are on YouTube watch YouTube. People who are on Facebook use Facebook. So if we're trying to grow our Facebook audience, we need a Dream 100 just on Facebook to network with them for Facebook interactions. We're trying to grow our YouTube subscribers. We need to network with YouTubers. So Dream 100 of YouTubers.
All right.
We need to specify what
Area.
platform they are
Platform.
Dream 100 on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it might require modification to the form.
Yeah,
This is just a
I think it will.
template.
Okay. Cool.
And I've got a list of like 30 already.
Or we could use initials like YT for YouTube, and I.
Well, we got
IG
tags.
for-
We'll just have a tag and it's just fine.
Oh,
We'll
that's
have
smart.
views.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll do that. All right. And then, okay, create a affiliate training center. How are we gonna measure that?
Well, Cameron had a measure, but I think that should be the month. This is not a monthly. We should be able to get 200 people by.
This Sunday.
Yeah, that only takes a few hours to do.
I don't move as fast as you, Nick. I can't even think as fast as you type.
His mind is very interesting. I really like it. I was like,
Where did Kamran put the those notes at? Or where was all that stuff that Kamran said he was going to measure by?
I put it on week 1.
Week 1.
Oh. You can do that in a week. Alright.
Well, I mean, that depends on the video.
And it depends on the e-cover and your interactions with Andrew.
Yeah, I guess. But he has this week.
Yeah, he has this week to get the e-cover done.
Great.
The video will likely get done when Daniel gets here.
Okay.
That'll be the following week.
But that's a monthly action.
Wow. Okay.
I think that's a month project, brother. I don't know if you're gonna get that done in a week.
Okay.
It's almost 11.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
We need to get more traffic.
That is not a.
That's not an action. I mean,
No, that doesn't go there. So we will forward. What? That's not a monthly action either. So a monthly action is the Dream 100.
You said that's not a monthly action.
No, the Dream 100 is a monthly action. The affiliate funnel is part of it, and the list is part of it. Interacting with is part of it. I don't know how to do this.
Well, we need to be able to measure it, and getting 200 people on there is a measurement. And then, who's going to talk to them? That would be a measurement too. How many we communicate with.
I'm gonna put this webinar slides on their daily live videos, so at least we're making progress over there. So we're trying to figure out what the monthly action is?
Yeah.
so that's like what you said, documenting the foot traffic kind of is some of it, and anything that you're doing to achieve that goal. Is that correct?
Yeah, but we want to have some sort of key result, like a number, a metric, or something we can measure by.
Okay, gotcha. Goal.
So how do we identify for the Dream 100?
Well, maybe if we say not only getting that list done, but actually contacting an amount of people.
That would be measurable.
That
Because
would
if you
see
have a
that
list of
it's
200 people,
completed.
then one by one knocking them off, how many do you think in a month could get contacted?
Well, contacted and
Onboarded.
onboarded, yeah, because I think that's another action too.
It's going to be another
Contacting
onboarding.
and what do you call it? Those are two. measurable one.
Oh, you know, something else we needed to do was like set up Calendly on the webinar, or not the webinar, but the
We have to
welcome
purchase it
page and
first.
stuff.
We need a Calendly for the Dream 100 also interviews.
Right.
And we'll have to like paste that link on the welcome page or whatever. I can't see you in there. He's a ghost. A ghost writer.
Probably logged into the same account. No, you're there. So is everyone just waiting for me to figure out a monthly action?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well,
we gave a suggestion.
that was 2 of them,
What
right?
was the suggestions?
Oh, a mic canceling buffer?
The monthly action would be to have a number of, are we still talking about Dream 100 or not?
Yeah.
The Dream 100.
So it would be to have so many that we reach, right? But
Yeah, reached out to.
By
By
month,
Sunday, we
not
have
by
the
year.
names, the
Right.
list, but through the month, we have
Through
to
the
have a
month.
number
We
that
have
we
to have a
feel
number.
is realistic to have onboarded.
So
Right.
what is that number?
So what do we want to have done by this Monday? I mean, Sunday, didn't you say that was 100?
That's a 200
That's
list.
a 200 list.
names on
So
a
then if
list.
that's a 200, then you would think for a month,
No, on a month, the monthly action is onboarding them, not just
Onboarding.
having their names on a list.
right? But
So,
You're saying onboarded or reaching out to? Because it takes time
Yeah,
to
it
develop
takes
a
time.
relationship
Yeah.
with them.
right, reached out to.
and I don't
So-
know the procedure for us reaching out to them.
Yeah, that's kind of challenging.
So So that may be the action, is learning to what steps we need to have to, our relationship building process with them.
Yeah.
That would be the monthly action. So I don't even know the process. So
Yeah, we have the course.
And just because we're
Follow the steps.
reaching out to them don't mean that they'll hook up with us.
So does anybody
Dragon
know the
script.
steps for the course? Do we have those steps available?
We have the login available on the course, and we've got the headers of
The
the
headers.
course, which are the major steps.
So
And we got a
then maybe
script.
can we put that on there to actually know what those are? Maybe that should be the what do you call it?
We need to turn that
Monthly
course. Yeah, you're right. That would be good. We need to turn that course into a system, like on our system hub, so that this is our process.
Okay, and then, so that would be a monthly action, is putting that on the hub. That would be a monthly action.
Yeah, that would definitely be something to contribute.
And then having it's, if that's on the hub, then also, once we get that on the hub, we'll know the procedures, or also
Yeah, we
learning the
should.
procedures. That should be a monthly action. Who do we want to learn that procedure? Those
That's a
procedures.
great question.
Your mom's wanting to do the 100, so she needs to learn it. I need to learn it. And who was the other person? Kim? She needs to learn it, so we need to learn those different, what do you call it, subheadings or whatever. We need to learn them.
The steps.
The steps there.
Yeah.
The steps. We need to learn those if we're going to do it. So
So
that would be a month thing that we'd have to do. Okay, is that doable? Deborah?
I think so.
Okay, so that would be ours that we need to do. Is we need
And
to learn the steps.
Shital would probably do well.
Shital?
She's
Okay.
about to finish the Instagram course, and she's a leader of the Instagram, so
Awesome.
it would be good for her to know about that too. And she seems like she's picking things up really
Really
quick, like
fast.
Kim was.
Some people are just natural. These
Yeah.
young people are really good with computers. They're like, it all makes sense. And we're like,
Well,
So, how are we
She's
going to learn the system for acquiring Dream 100 affiliates?
because it's all not going to be on the system hub. And the you guys already have the program, he said.
yeah, it's from the
program's
course. It's the Dream 100 course from Dan and Derek.
there. And then it'll go onto the hub, the system hub, so we know where the information's at, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Transfer the 100 course steps to system hub. So would that require Kamran to learn too, since
Yeah.
Kamran's
Yeah.
transferring this stuff?
Yeah.
What?
He's like, what, another thing?
But I mean, it is good for Carmen to know because he's building the affiliate funnel,
Yes.
and you're kind of building it blindly because you don't have the strategy from Dan and Derek to explain like how that works and what it looks like.
So all
And
of
how
us
it
can go
could,
through it.
we could use it.
You just have bits and pieces and scraps that came from little conversations
Like
of what
little
I've
notes.
repeated to you,
Yeah.
but Dan and Derek's really is the one who explains what's going on with it.
An affiliate funnel?
Yeah.
And again, knowing it is not doing it. Knowing it is the knowledge of how to.
Right. Right. So we got, that's gonna take a work day would be our best bet for you, when we do it, so we can learn it.
Well, the
You have to run
course,
it all together.
the
Yeah.
course is hours.
The course is ours, so everybody needs to do that on their own time, and then when we come
Yeah, I
together, we
think
can do that?
that'd be
Okay.
We could say we could learn this much by Tuesday, and we'll get together on Tuesday
Yeah.
or something.
That would be good. Yeah.
Oh, that was a great suggestion. So set a benchmark of
Benchmark for our,
how far in the course we will learn, and then get
Right.
together and discuss.
Yeah.
benchmark. That will transfer to the weekly action, right? Is that on the weekly?
Yeah. We could we could discuss there. We could record that discussion so that if Kim or Shital is unable to join us at the exact time, they could catch up.
Probably the first one would be the 9th.
The 9th? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
if
good,
you could
because
schedule
graduation's
the
over.
9th for that.
What?
That's before, well, no, that's the day before the
What
live
happens
cast.
on the 9th? That's Tuesday? Oh, I see
Tuesday
what
the
you're
9th, I
saying.
was trying to think how we could do it before the live cast. I mean, before you guys leave for Fruitland. But it's the live cast, and so maybe the 9th wouldn't be practical.
Are you leaving us? Who's leaving?
They're just
We have
leaving
to
for
figure out
Thursday
who's
through
going.
Sunday. They'll be back.
There's a camp meeting 3 hours from here. That's on like the 11th or something.
It
The
starts,
14th, isn't it?
no, it goes to the 14th. It's the
Oh.
10th through the 14th.
10th through the
They are leaving after live cast. And
Kathy, are
then,
you not wanting to go?
who? I'm sorry, what?
Kathy, are you not wanting to go?
That's the day I scheduled to go make bread. That's the only time I figure I can get bread made for the family.
Why is that?
Because
Because everybody will be gone.
everybody will be gone, so I can go get some work done.
It's not the only time you can make bread.
That's easier when nobody's here. I can get other things done.
That's
Well, now
why
we're gonna have like a BAMFL too.
not necessarily.
There's 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
There'll be plenty of people to go.
I think only 2 people should go.
That's news. We'll need to talk about that this Thursday evening at team time then.
That's what we talked about, sending 2 ambassadors at a time. Not just depleting everything that we're doing, stop what we're doing, just go. There's
Okay.
really not much strategic advantage of going to the Fruitland camp meeting.
All
Are
right.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm
There's
sure.
no Dream 100 that go there?
No one with a social media presence.
They're,
Yeah,
they don't
people
take
just-
videos of the.
They don't even have a website. They do direct mail. They do a bunch of old school stuff. They barely even get DVDs.
They need you to go out
They don't even
there.
have a YouTube channel. I'm not building their stuff for them.
No, explain how they need it. They need that
Well, they
video,
know-
don't they?
They know
Public-
they need it.
Modern publishing.
They know they need it.
Yeah. They're at a loss of how to do it, huh?
Well, not necessarily. They're just maxed out with their responsibilities. I mean, there's some people who I respect and I enjoy, and I've counseled with some ministers over there, and I really, like, it was a blessing when it went. First time I saw Brandon for a very long time. He's really connected over there. But there's not a lot. I mean, a lot of the youth over there are worldly minded and not interested too much in spiritual stuff. I had to like walk away from them because they were just they know a lot of truth but don't live up to it.
Okay. So now, So what are we gonna put down to a way to measure these things?
So the Dream 100. So we basically have for actions, we got the webinar slides.
The webinar slides. Go ahead. Webinar slides.
We've got the Dream 100
Yes.
and onboarding. Those are 3 actions.
So how many should we have onboarded then?
Oh, maybe that should be a month.
That's
Month.
yeah. That's a
So-
good question.
But who onboarded?
Of the Dream 100.
Either
I thought we
the,
were talking about the onboarding systems for growing the team for these folks that are not being followed up with.
I know everybody should be onboarded, but how many are we working toward bringing in and onboarding in the month?
From the Dream 100 you were saying, right?
Just
In general.
in general.
Well-
Instead of going one by one on everything, why don't we just talk about in general?
I don't know what you're talking about. Do we have a place where all of our Dream 100 stuff our monthly actions are? Tina?
Right here?
Those are kind of confusing to look at. So we could say, for the onboarding system is a quarterly. Carmen seems like he's. Tina, do you want to be in charge of the onboarding systems for this month? Getting those down for the quote cards and the slides?
I can definitely help.
Can we put your name on it to oversee that? Or be responsible for it? Since you're going to be, like, the most
People will help
involved.
you.
It doesn't mean you're the only person doing it.
Yeah.
I can't wait till graduation's over.
It just means that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Tina.
I'm afraid not to, but
Okay.
that'll be
Alright, sounds good.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. We'll be done soon.
Is Diana leaving?
Yeah, Diana's leaving.
Bye. Sorry, I have to go. Love you guys.
Bye, Diana.
Bye.
God bless you.
Blessings, Sister Diana.
Bye. Thank you.
And Leah then took off.
Okay, so, okay.
So for that we got what if we just put like finish the onboarding course for slide design and quote cards. Tina will finish the for number 3. Tina will finish the onboarding course checklist for designing slides and creating quote cards. Does that sound good?
Yeah. All right.
I guess this month we should probably go through the Dream 100 course. We should probably do that for Pioneer sessions.
Sounds good. I think
Yeah.
it's an excellent idea.
That would help me.
I think that'll help us all.
It's a good course too. It's very good.
It's a good course.
And,
So
and
we'll
it's
put that
good.
down
It's
as
good
a-
for everybody to learn that because everybody could be on the outlook for
Exactly. Yeah.
Dream 100
I agree.
influencers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So putting that down as a monthly action to do that then for the
It would be
pioneer session?
It'd be part of the monthly action, but the monthly action is a Dream 100. But
Yes, right.
One of those-
Part of it.
yeah,
You're right.
So are we going to set these out in the weeks that these are going to be done? It's 11:15 already.
we don't have the monthly actions identified.
Okay, so is it okay if we close then?
That's what we do every month,
All right.
and we don't even get the objective key results.
Well, did you want to keep going, Enoch? Or come back to it later on? We could like break this meeting up into meetings.
If we broke it up in two, when would we meet again?
I don't know. Today's Wednesday. Thursday. How about tomorrow? Do you want to do tomorrow? Meet again tomorrow to talk about it? To finish it?
I mean, that it works for me. I mean, I don't, tomorrow all we have is the webinar at 5 o'clock. So if you
Sounds good to me.
sound, then we'll continue part 2
Okay, that sounds good.
tomorrow.
Hopefully, we can get a lot more done in
Do
a
you
half
want
an
to
hour.
start, do you want to start at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning? For the pioneer session?
Sure,
Finish this off?
sure.
Tina, will that work for you?
My sister's gonna be here. Like she's coming this evening, and she's gonna be here till Sunday. But I think I can still try and make it work.
I think, I think if we give it a good hour concentration, that we could probably finish it up.
Hour. Hopefully, we can get it done in a half an hour.
Less than an hour, but I mean,
Yeah, but
if
what's the
we
chances of
plan
that?
it-
It's
If we plan
too
it during the
disorganized.
pioneer session, which is 15 minutes,
At 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. So if you're available, that you could help out for that 50 minutes.
That would mean this would take 3 hours to do. It's,
We're going to have to
Tense.
figure out another way because it's hard to grasp what to be an objective key result for some reason. That's difficult for, especially in a month. That's difficult to do. We might have to figure out something else to do with that part. Okay, so let's close. We can talk about that tomorrow. Thank you. Do you want to say a prayer, Enoch?
I could do a pioneer session on what I learned from Sebastian about how to choose the key results.
All right.
That would be excellent. That
That
might
would be
help us
good.
all.
Yeah, because it's like mind-boggling.
Still mind-boggling to me.
But if
wouldn't
you do
know
a
that.
session on it, that might help us to have
Yeah.
our minds boggled too.
Yeah, and then we could share what we think might be able to
Okay, that sounds good.
pivot it somehow.
I'll try to do that.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
Or we could just watch the video with me and Liam. You guys want
We
to
could
do
do
that?
that. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be nice. I
Monday
think
morning at 9.
it's a good start.
I don't know. I'd like to go through the course. Yeah,
Okay. Do you want to pray?
sure. Dear Father in heaven, thank you for your patience with us and your mercy. I pray that you will help us as we are trying to grow and we're trying to understand these things that we don't know. You have promised that if any of us lack wisdom, we can ask of you. Give it to all men liberally and upbraid it not. So we thank you for those who have participated, those who have came together and helped. I pray that you will be with the Army of Youth team and help us to reflect your character, help us to know how to contribute our talents, how to use our talents for your service, and forgive us where we have fallen short. And thank you for the privilege that we have to to take part in a team. And as we are all trying to figure this out, we pray that you'll put people in our path that could be a light and a blessing, that could open our eyes and help us to understand what we are missing. And I pray that we can all grow more and more into your image. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
Thanks, everybody.
To
for
be
coming.
continued. To be finished up.